you had Rishabh appeared. This will be your second time in the interview, isn't it?
Yes, sir. This is my second time in the interview.
So when did you appear first time?
Sir, last year.
And what was the score like?
So my score was 945. I missed the list for 16 marks, and but because of that, I got selected in IFSC here.
You got selected in?
Sir, IFSC Gift City.
Oh, Gift City. Okay, good.
Yes, sir. International Financial Service Centers Authority.
Yeah.
So they came up with the notification that the candidates who have given interview but couldn't clear can apply for a officer grade A job here.
Yeah.
So I applied and got selected, sir.
Okay. So why do and you said how many marks did you get in the last interview?
Sir, 945.
No, interview.
Sir, interview 173, sir.
173.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 173 was good, I would say. So this time, what is the target to really get into the IAS for sure?
Sir, my target is to get the maximum possible marks. If it is more than 200, sir. If it can.
Okay. Yeah, good. I think that is the way you should work, you know.
Yes,
you try, and I think you can make it. Let us see, you see. Now tell me, Rishabh, what are three most critical problems before India today, which is engaging the Prime Minister?
Sir, firstly, our economic growth, which has declined before COVID and after COVID also it has been affected a lot. So the first major problem is economic growth. Second, sir, along with economic growth, the most important thing is employment opportunities for the people. And third, sir, because of this COVID-19 lockdown, inequality and poor people have been affected a lot. So removing those inequality and making people come out of this poverty is three major tasks that we have.
So you have mentioned three, but somehow which must be right on the head of the Prime Minister right now.
Yes, sir.
Is the Afghanistan situation, you know, which is in the neighborhood and with so much of turmoil, insecurity. Somehow you don't think that should be engaging PM, you know, as a top agenda.
Sir, Afghanistan is also one of the major security challenge for India, and it is on the top of agenda of the Prime Minister. After the takeover of Taliban, it has become our priority to ensure an amicable solution for this. Sir.
So if you were, say, in the foreign service, I don't know, have you opted for foreign service?
No, sir, I have not. I have opted, but before I have applied for police service. Sir.
So what are your service preferences?
Sir, first is IAS, second is IPS, third is IRS IT, and then sir, IRS Customs and so on.
So you have not opted for foreign service at all?
Sir, foreign service I have put after the police service, so it is automatically.
So it is next to police service?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you were to, advise the Prime Minister,
yes,
you are working in the PMO, and you are dealing with, say, Afghanistan and the countries in the neighborhood. He asks you for the advice. Give me 3 points, Rishabh, what we need to be doing. Tell me those 3 points first. First, just 3 points, then explanations.
Sir, first, we need to engage with Taliban. Sir, we need to engage with Taliban. Second, we have to form a global consensus that the Taliban does not indulge into violence. And third is also engage with the global audience so that Taliban does not provide safe havens for the terrorists, which are providing security challenge for India.
Which means that, good points, but which means that you are not concerned about the Indians who are stranded there, who need to be evacuated, etc. That doesn't find, so you are showing less of concern for, Indians who are left out there.
No, sir. Evacuation and safety of Indian personnel is very important and prime important for that. And evacuation should be a priority.
But it didn't find a place in your 3 points.
Sir, sorry, sir. I thought it is other than what should we do with the situation that has arisen in the medium and short term, medium and long term. Sir.
Okay. Now, little bit again. What do you think of the US action? Do you think US did a wise thing to get out of Afghanistan after being there for 20 years?
Sir, as President Biden has said that their purpose in Afghanistan has been served, and they have also.
What was the purpose in Afghanistan?
Sir, Afghanistan, the purpose was to ensure that it doesn't possess a challenge, security challenge for US, that is destroying the Al-Qaeda terrorist group. So as per them, they have done that. And further, sir, what US has done is it should also ensure that its withdrawal does not come at the cost of the Afghan people. Since 20 years, it has been there. So a stable government along with consensus with Taliban and the ruling government contribution should be there in the present scenario, which has not been the result.
So the ruling government is already gone.
Yes, sir. Ruling
The
government.
Taliban in the control.
Yes, sir.
So US has enabled, I suppose they
Enabled
should have
Taliban.
understood this much, that if they run away like this, if I may say, then they are handing it over to Taliban.
Yes, sir. In a way, because Taliban has shown to the world that they have the capacity to overthrow the government through this means. So I think, sir, what US should have done is to wait so as to ensure that amicable solution has been reached between the ruling government and Taliban, so that further insecurities in the region should not have prolonged. And since now they have taken over, the further there is instability because they are seeing that they will impose Sharia law and that will lead to atrocities against women and minorities.
I mean, that is something which is expected. It would be
Yes, sir.
too much to expect that, Taliban will
Yes,
not
sir.
drop up Sharia laws. Okay. Let me change a bit,
Yes, sir.
Did you work in Deloitte for some time?
Yes, sir. I have done my articleship in Deloitte while I was doing my CA, and also I did a 7-month job after post clearing my CA, Chartered Accountancy course.
Okay. What was the content of your job in Deloitte?
So in Deloitte, my articleship was in statutory audit, and my job was in indirect tax.
Okay. Why has GST been combined with the customs and not with income tax?
Sir, income tax is a direct tax, is a direct form of direct tax, while customs is indirect tax. So it is more feasible to combine more of indirect taxes along with because there are various indirect taxes that were there. So GST enabled to combine those 17 indirect taxes along with it. And income tax, it is applied on incomes, so it was not feasible to merge both of them.
Okay, good. Now that we have had GST in implementation for several years, how many years have been there?
Sir, since July 2016, it has been almost more than 4 years.
Okay, so now it is 5 years.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So tell me 3 points in favor of GST and 3 points which are not. A lot of complaints.
So 3 points in favor and 3 points against.
Yes, 3 points which are good about GST and 3 points which are not very good about GST system.
Sir, the 3 points that is good about GST is it leads to reduce in the cascading impact of the various taxes that has been there, which was resulting into high cost of goods and services. So cascading impact has been reduced. Second, sir, it has the unified the whole national market through one nation, one tax policy. And thirdly, sir, GST has further lead to ease of compliance and enhanced India's ease of doing in business. So these three are the one of the major advantage of the GST. And so further, the issues that GST is currently facing is in terms of still majority of the indirect tax revenue that comes off from petroleum and alcohol consumption is not included in here. So still that forms part of the input cost of the goods and services. Second, sir, GST implementation has come with more than 4 rates. So there is need for rationalization of these rates because it is resulting into disputes. Third, sir, recently the problems of input tax credit frauds and glitches in the GST portal has further resulted into problem of GST implementation, sir.
Okay, okay. You have interest in football. Do you play football?
Yes, sir, I do play football, sir.
Okay, so you must have been following Olympics.
Yes, sir, I have been following.
So tell me something about how many events are there, how many sports are there, how many participants were there. Give me an overview of the Olympics. Last Olympics.
Sir, exact number of games and exact events I'm currently unaware of, but it is more than 400 sports games that has been there, in which India has been participated in 120 games. Further, sir, I have this much of information.
How many players would have taken part? You see, any
Sir,
idea?
from India?
No, total.
Sir, I don't have a count.
Some idea. You are a footballer. You should be having interest.
Sir, it is difficult to take accounts. Sorry.
Previous Olympics, any Olympic. Is it 100, 200, 1000, 2000? How many?
Sir, it should be around 2,000 to 3,000. I'm still not sure. Sir.
It is, I think, more than 11,000 plus.
Okay, sir.
You are a footballer, that's why I thought I should ask.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Rishabh, thank you. Over to Sharma ji.
So, Rishabh,
Yes, sir.
many firsts for India in Tokyo Olympic.
Yes, sir.
Those firsts.
The first was the gold from the Neeraj Chopra and javelin throw. And also, sir, we have
Which happened for the first time. So, javelin throw for the first time, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Javelin throw for the first time, Olympic medal. Huh?
Yes,
That
sir.
too
Yes,
equal.
sir.
Okay, so we called it track and field or what? Which
Yes,
type
sir.
of-
Track and field.
Track and field. So,
Track
track
and
and
field.
field for the first time. What
Oh,
else?
yes, sir. Track and field for the first time, sir.
Yeah. So, what else?
Sir, first time women hockey team reached quarterfinals.
After how many years? Oh, yes, first time.
Acha.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, whatever
And
you
sir,
said, that's right.
also, sir, after 41 years, men hockey team was able to win bronze medal, sir.
Okay, what else? For the first
Sir,
time.
so for the first time, sir, the PV Sindhu has won 2 medals in the badminton, sir. So we have 2 medals in the badminton.
2 medals in Olympic game for the first time, first woman. Otherwise, first Indian or second Indian?
Sir, second Indian otherwise. Because
Second Indian and first woman. Okay. Who was the first, by the way?
Saina Nehwal, sir.
No. Who has won Olympic
First gold medal,
twice?
sir.
First man. First
Gold
man
medal. Okay,
who had won, not in badminton.
okay,
first-
okay.
First man who has won Olympic medal twice. First Indian man. As you said, that PV Sindhu was second Indian and first woman to win Olympic medal twice. You
Twice,
said.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then who was the first Indian
Um,
in wrestling? Sushil Kumar.
Sir, Sushil Kumar has won silver medal in Rio, but I'm not sure he has won 2 medals, sir.
Yeah, he got 2 medals and
Okay,
he's
sir.
the first one.
Okay.
That is different thing that now he's in jail.
Okay, sir. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. So related with Ujjain, is it known
Yes,
as center of earth?
Sir, actually, yes, sir. The zero meridian of longitude passes from Ujjain, and it is intersecting with Tropic of Cancer, making it the center of
Okay.
the Earth.
This is known as center of earth.
Center
Right.
of Earth.
Okay. EOLI 2020. Are you aware of what is this EOLI?
EOLI 2020.
That is an index. I stands for index. What is EOL?
Ease of living index, sir. I guess.
Ease of living index. So ease of living index, number 1, and at the bottom.
Sir, number one, Bengaluru has won the number one
Yeah,
spot.
Bengaluru is at number 1. Which are the
Yes, sir.
parameters considered for preparing this index, ease of living?
Sir, there are various parameters which includes pollution-free environment, sewage system.
So tell me like
traffic
this,
congestion.
quality of life is number 1.
Quality of life.
What else?
Sir, exact parameters I am not aware.
Perception of the people. What does it mean?
Perception of
This
the
is one of the four
What do they
parameters
think?
considered for this. Perception of
Perception
people.
of the people. Okay, sir.
Is it? Can you recall?
No, sir, I am unable to.
So
recall
now
that.
can you tell me, though you might not have heard about it, perception of the people, that is feel good factor. So which
Feel-good
region
factor.
of the country might be having better feel good factor? North, east, south, west, or northeastern states? Feel good factor, where it should be more as compared to other regions. So which that region could be? This is also one of the parameters which is considered for assessing this index, ease of living.
Sir, you are asking as such, in my opinion.
Yeah. If you have not read, then can you tell me which region might be having better perception of the people? I mean, better feel good factor. Feel good factor, you understand? Feel
Sir,
good.
yes, sir. So it must be in South India because
Which
of
it could be
in South India, sir.
northeastern states.
Sir,
Northeast region is having
sir.
better feel good factor.
Better feel good.
Others. That is also one of the factors taken into consideration. No doubt, Bengaluru is at number 1, keeping
Yes,
all
sir.
those 4 parameters.
Yes,
But
sir.
as far as this feel good factor is
Feel-good
concerned,
factor.
perception of the people, northeastern states are at the top.
Okay, sir.
Not overall.
Thank you.
Not overall. Okay.
Okay. Thank
So
you, sir.
now, ease of doing business. Where do
Yes,
we
sir.
stand?
Sir, India's currently current rank is 60th rank. As far as
63. It is
63.
63rd
Okay,
rank.
sir. Sorry, sir. Yeah, 63rd rank.
17 points below than it was last year. All of a sudden 17. And
Yes,
it
sir.
was 130 about 4 or 5 years ago.
4-5 years ago.
Now the government has decided, rather we can say Ministry of Law, Justice and Company Affairs, have issued some guidelines to increase it further
Yes, sir.
from 63 to 50 or 55 or whatever. So what are the criteria which are being taken into consideration to improve it further?
So the criteria that has been taken is first is enforcing of contracts, in which India is lagging behind. Further,
That is related with judiciary, that actions are not being taken timely, delayed justice.
Yes,
So
sir.
what exactly that is?
So enforcing of contract is the judicial pendency that we are facing.
Timely delivery of justice.
Timely delivery of justice.
Guidelines have already been
Okay.
issued in this regard, because there is no timely delivery by the courts.
Okay, sir.
So many adjournments. So not more than 3 adjournments should be there. Okay. So this will further improve our ranking in ease of
Ease
living,
of-
ease of doing business.
Yes.
Related with ease of doing business.
Yes.
That speedy delivery, rather not speedy, timely delivery of justice by the courts.
Yes, sir.
So this is also one of the factors which is being taken into consideration to improve it further. Better rank, even better than that. Okay, my
Thank you,
last
sir.
question related with PNB fraud. You might be aware of that.
Yes,
PNB.
sir. Yes, sir.
So, which were the main factors due to which this PNB fraud occurred? Where were the lacuna?
So the first and the foremost reason was the collusion between the banking employees and the corporates, which is
That is in
Nirav
general.
Modi.
Exactly where fraud occurred.
Exactly, sir. The core banking solution was not integrated with the SWIFT network.
Yeah,
Because of
misuse
that,
of SWIFT. That's right.
misuse of
Now,
SWIFT.
SWIFT
Yes,
is
sir.
an acronym. Stands for
So it is Society for Worldwide
worldwide,
Inter-
right?
Worldwide
Financial
Interbanking Financial Transaction
Telecommunication.
Telecommunication.
Okay. So misuse of SWIFT. Number 2.
Some misuse of SWIFT, and further, there was no guarantee that were being taken from the by the banks for providing the LOUs, marking
Letter
the
of undertaking.
letter of undertaking.
Yeah, the fraud occurred there. And third
Yes,
one.
sir.
Third.
The letter of undertaking, and further, sir, it came to the light when the bankers the new bank employees refused to accept the new letter of undertaking.
So problem was that ICAI did not bring it into the notice of the higher authorities that this is happening. They did not exercise their function properly. Now you tell me which act was enacted related with this, related with these frauds, such type of frauds.
Sir, fugitive economic offenders.
That's
this was
right.
laid down by.
That's right. So who are fugitive economic offenders?
Sir, these are those offenders who have defaulted on payment of more than 100 crores of loans, and further they have left the country.
That's right.
Denying the. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, subsequently, an amendment was made in the Companies Act. What was that amendment, and under which section that amendment was made?
Sir, section 136 of the Companies Act was amended to bring.
Which one? Which section?
Sir, 136.
It is 132. 132 was amended. What for?
Sir, for bringing National Financial Regulatory Authority to oversee.
National Financial
Regulatory Authority, sir.
Not regulatory. National Financial Reporting Authority.
Reporting Authority to.
And 132, 1 was added. Okay,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you. Under 132, 1 was added. 132,
Okay.
1. National Financial Reporting Authority.
National Financial.
Not regulating. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
Yeah, Rishabh.
Yes, sir.
If when is your interview scheduled?
Sir, my interview is scheduled on 6th September. 6th of September. Yes, sir.
Okay. So you got, more than 3 weeks.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I were to ask question on behalf of both of us, how will you self-assess your own performance in this mock interview? Out of 100, how many marks will you give yourself?
Sir, around 60 to 70.
60 to 70, a little big range. Come little bit more precise.
Sir, 65.
65. Okay. Okay. Yes, I think you are a good candidate, and the assessment I would agree. Which you have made. I think in terms of the preparation, the 3 weeks which you have, which is the newspaper you are reading?
Sir, the Hindu.
Hindu. And are you also reading any financial newspaper?
Sir, Livement also. Livement.
Limelight.
Livement, sir.
Mint.
Mint.
Live
Okay.
Live Mint.
Oh, live meant, you said. Okay. You see, I think you have come out well. If you maintain this, you have a very good chance, I would say. You should be able to make it. In terms of preparation, go about, one is about the DF. I'm sure you realize that you are given the interview already, isn't it? So you know the importance of DF. A lot of questions come from the DF. Whatever you have written in the DF is starting with your name, place, etc., all that you see. The second, of course, is about the current affairs. So current affairs, I mean, we can tell you some things which are practically obvious relating to the pandemic or the Afghanistan situation now, India's current role in the UN Security Council, etc., etc. Supreme Court judgments, some important judgments, some important, constitutional amendments. And since you are CA, and BCom, so there will be, I think, good number of questions on the financial side, on the economy, the recovery of the economy, impact on the recovery, impact on the economy due to pandemic, etc. Various kinds of recoveries which have been talked about. How do you see that? You see. So I think these are all the kinds of things to see. And as I said, Olympics is too recent. So, and being a footballer, you can expect,
Yes, sir.
questions from the Olympic, so that
Yes,
also, at least some, if one may not ask what happened in the Olympics 20 years, 30 years back, but at least the current Olympics, India's performance, India's prospect, how can India improve its performance in the Olympics, things like that, you see. So all these things can be there, you see. Okay, yeah. Over to Sharma ji for his comments.
Yeah, you are a very good candidate, and your assessment is also good, little above 65%, and between 65 and 70 it could be. So utilize this time, whatever you have at your end, and prepare the questions very well, which are related with your DEF and current affairs, as it has already been advised.
Yes,
We
sir.
hope you to get through.
Yes, sir.
And Rishabh, do you have any questions to ask us?
Sir, I just wanted to ask if further, other than the current affairs, in my communication part, do I have to improve anything?
I think communication is okay.
Yeah,
Communication.
please go ahead, Sharma ji. Go ahead.
Communication is okay. I don't think any problem related with communication.
And sir, okay. Also, sir, delivery of the question, whether I am fulfilling the demand of the question.
No, yeah, that's also good. And whenever you don't know, then you simply say you don't know. That's a good thing. No guess.
No.
In terms of, the day of the interview, dress properly with a tie, jacket, etc., etc.
Yes, sir. Actually, yes, sir.
And clean shaven, those things will be okay. Okay, then all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot, sir, for your time, sir.
All the best.
Thank you, sir, for your time.
Give the Zoom meeting.
Acha, suno, last mein, hello.
Yeah, he's there. Please go ahead.
Yeah, you are there. Aisa nahi kehna hai. Thank you for you have spare time, something like that. Only thanks. UPSC mein keval thanks hi kehna hai bas. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Na?
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.